Hello students, this is Vishwajit Podar, and today we have come up with a new chapter that we call as Amines. It's a very important chapter for class 12 students. Before I proceed to give you the details of Amines that we are going to conduct, I would like to introduce you with the entire planning that we are doing to let you study about this Amines chapter. And I am introducing Amines so that you can understand what will be our modus operandi in our, uh, while we will be studying Amines chapter. Here we go. Look here. We are introducing Amines. Why amine is important, how it is relevant to us. All these things are very important and we need to know about it. Okay. So when we are introducing amines, we should know it fundamentally that this is basically any derivative of ammonia. Like if we are saying NH3, NH3 is ammonia, and any of the derivative of ammonia that we are doing, just because there will be three hydrogen that will be attached with ammonia, NH, H, and H. Okay. Coming to the syllabus part of amines, this is the breakup of the syllabus that is generally prescribed for this amine chapter. What we are going to study in this amine chapter, we are going to study about the nomenclature, about the classification and the structure of amines. We will be talking about methods of preparation of amines. We will also be talking about physical and chemical properties of amines, which again is a longer version. We'll talk about the uses of amines, identification of primary, secondary, and tertiary amines. We will also be talking about cyanides and isocyanides, C and NNC, and it will be mentioned at relevant places. We will be talking about diazonium salts, its preparation, how do we prepare it, the chemical reaction and importance in synthetic organic chemistry. This is the syllabus that is prescribed for NEET. This is the NEET syllabus that we are going to have. Okay. How have we planned our lecture as far as amines is concerned? This entire planning of amine lectures have been broken into concept wise. These two slides, this comprises the entire our scheme of introducing you to the entire amine chapter, and it is obviously we will be talking about concept wise discussion onto this entire amine chapter. We will talk about structure of amine, classification of amine, nomenclature of amines, various methods of preparation of amines, which includes the reduction of nitro compounds, ammonolysis of alkyl halides, reduction of nitriles, reduction of amides, Gabriel thalamide synthesis, Hoffman bromamide degradation reaction, and then we will be talking about physical properties, chemical reactions, basic character of amines, structure and basicity relationship of amines, alkanamine versus ammonia, aryl amine versus ammonia, and the other reactions like alkylation, acylation, carbylamine reaction, reaction with nitrous acid, reaction with aryl sulfonyl chloride, which is also known as Hinsberg test. Coming to another part of the things, we will be talking about electrophilic substitution, and among electrophilic substitution we come across bromination, nitration, sulfonation, diazonium salts we study separately, and we do the method of preparation of diazonium salts, physical properties and chemical properties of diazonium salts. Some important reactions in this concern is Sandmeyer reaction, Gattermann reaction, replacement by iodide ion, replacement by fluoride ion, replacement by hydrogen, replacement by hydroxyl group, replacement by NO2 group, coupling reaction, importance of diazonium salt in synthesis of aromatic compound. This comprises the whole of syllabus that is prescribed for your CBSC as well as NEET examination. The entire breaking up has been planned very carefully so that if you follow our this study material that we are going to share with you, that definitely clarify all your concept, all your doubts, and if at all some concept or doubt remains there, we are available there on a Telegram channel for you to clarify the things. So you need to follow us very carefully, very meticulously. Okay, coming to another aspect of things. What special are we going to do for you in this chapter? What is so special that we are introducing this chapter before proceeding for that particular chapter? We are going to cover the entire NCERT syllabus to begin with. That is the first thing that we are going to do. Secondly, since it is a chapter related to organic chemistry, we are trying to make you familiar with all the relevant chemical equations and the mechanism if necessary. We will be doing that, and that is the most important aspect of studying amines. We are also explaining the exceptional situation as and when it is needed. We will also make you familiar with the previous year questions also in the process of our. That is what is special about our methods of handling this amine chapter, right? What are the special things that we are emphasizing upon? There are certain areas in amines which are of crucial importance. Building up a concept related to that is something which is of primary importance, and we need to focus onto that. Look, first thing that we are talking, we will be describing or explaining the classification, this classification. We are also dealing with the nomenclature of amine. It is something different from usual functional group of organic chemistry, and we are also dealing with the uses, and we are also dealing with the reactions of amine reactions, and then we are dealing with the uses of amine. These are some of the things that we are focusing, or rather putting a special emphasis on amine. Next to that, it is very important to distinguish between primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. You should understand, as we have studied in organic chemistry, the other parts of organic chemistry, we better understand what is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amine. But here, you should understand, when we are dealing with amine, we have NH3 in our mind. Now, this is ammonia. The entire amine chapter is a derivative of ammonia. Suppose we put one alkyl group at the place of one of the hydrogen, or so to say, if we place a aromatic ring at the place of one of the H, and then we put here an H. This will be called as primary amines. Suppose we put 2R, rather one R dash. R stands for an alkyl group. Benzene ring stands for an aryl group. So this way we will be having secondary amine. And if we are putting RN, R dash and R double dash, that means different alkyl groups. We can take different aryl groups also. This is a 3 degree or tertiary amine. So this is called as 3 degree, this is called as 2 degree, this is called as 1 degree amine. Along with 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree or primary, secondary, tertiary, we also have quaternary amines. Suppose we write like this: R, N, R dashed, R double dashed and R triple dash with a positive charge, because often we get quaternary ammonium salt. So our emphasis is also to make you understand this concept of it. The third thing, which is again of vital importance, and we call this as basicity of amine. We are talking about basicity, and we will be dealing with basicity of amine in actual detail. Any alkyl group attached with any of the ammonia, that makes it highly basic. More the alkyl group attached, more it becomes basic. So in general, the basicity order is 3 degree, 2 degree and 1 degree in case of amines. We will be dealing with it profusely. Next to that, we come about the distinction test. There are a couple of tests that I have mentioned here. These tests are, you know, it makes very important class of questions when it comes to distinction tests of amine. We talk about carbylamine test, we talk about Azo Dye test, we talk about Hinsberg test, we talk about nitrous acid test. About these tests, we will be dealing with it separately and exclusively. There are a couple of reactions which is related to benzene disonium chloride, and important, very important among them is Sandmeyer's and Gattermann reaction. And Sandmeyer's and Gattermann reactions are those reactions which are generally prepared to prepare aryl halides. Aryl halides. How do we do it? How do we prepare it? Because aryl halide or alkyl halide also, they are the basic organic compound through which all the organic compounds are prepared. We will be dealing with that separately and exclusively. Again, our emphasis will be on disonium salt. This class of compound, like disonium salts, we make a lot of Azo dyes. Azo dyes, these are dye basically used for coloring clothes. In clothing industry, or rather textile industry, there is a great demand for dye, and this benzene disonium chloride is the only substance which is used along with other substances like phenol and aniline to prepare different colors of dyes. We will be emphasizing onto it. So I think we have covered a lot of things. There is one another important point. We will be talking about the Zwitter ion also and isoelectric point. Normally we study Zwitter ion and isoelectric points in either in polymers, rather biomolecules we study, but here we will lay a foundation to understand the concept of Zwitter ion and isoelectric points also. I think that brings a lot of introduction about amine, and then we will be proceeding towards studying the entire amine chapter in detail, which you should follow definitely. Thank you very much.